I'm going to show you giant IDs that still work in Brookhaven. Everyone was very scared by the giant, evil SpongeBob ID. And everyone knows that this SpongeBob ID has been banned from Brookhaven. So there's no way for me to become giant SpongeBob here in Brookhaven. But there are still plenty of giant item IDs here in Brookhaven. And of course, I also want to put up a giant house. Because here in Brookhaven, all the houses are quite small. So that's why I want to put up a giant house. And I need to know which is the biggest house in Brookhaven. Because there are lots of houses in Brookhaven. And I don't know which is the biggest. I think the biggest house in Brookhaven is the Rocket. Because it seems to be the tallest house in Brookhaven. Because look at it. It's really, really tall. I even need an elevator to get to the door of the house. Because the house is so high. Look, I'm not at the top of the house yet. I need to climb this ladder to get to the top. Okay? Now I'm in the highest part of the house. This is definitely the highest house in Brookhaven. And I'm going to show you a giant ID right now. The first thing I need to do is open my avatar editor and enter this ID. Look at this. With this ID, I become a giant wall. I'm sure all the Brookhaven players get very angry when someone uses this ID. Look, there's a picture of a very, very cute puppy. This puppy is very cute. But look at the size of this wall, it's huge. I'm sure it gets in the way of all the Brookhaven players. I'm going to remove this giant wall so I can get out of my house because I couldn't see anything. Perfect. Now I've managed to get out of my house and I'm going to put up this giant ID again. Look at this. This is certainly the most fun item of all because it's giant. Look at the size of this giant wall. It's really, really amazing. I'm sure the Brookhaven players won't like this giant item one bit. And I'll show you now another ID of another giant item. Perfect. I've opened my avatar editor and I need to put in this ID. There. Now I have the biggest hat in the world. Look at that. This is definitely the tallest hat in Brookhaven. This hat is bigger than all the apartments in Brookhaven. Look at it. My hat is literally bigger than the apartment. It's bigger than anything here in Brookhaven. I want to find out if my hat is bigger than this arch at the entrance to Brookhaven. I'll try to put a car in and find out if that's possible. Yes, I managed to get this go-kart. Now I'm going to put my kart on speed 200 and turbo 3. Perfect. Now I'm going to find out if my hat is bigger than the arch at the entrance to Brookhaven. Yes, my hat is literally bigger than the arch at the entrance to Brookhaven. This is the biggest hat in Brookhaven. It's definitely the biggest item here in Brookhaven. In my opinion, this hat is the most incredible because it's so big. There's nothing like it. Look at this. This hat looks like a ladder. It's really, really big. Now I'm going to show you another very incredible giant item ID here from Brookhaven, which is this ID. This ID, it's really, really cool. Look at this. A galaxy just appears around me. I'm going to get inside this boat and I'm going to try to get inside this galaxy. I don't think it's going to be possible, but I'm going to try. Look at this. This galaxy is huge. My boat, I think it's completely bugged because I'm in the shallowest part of the sea. I'm going to put my boat on turbo 3. That's it. Now I'm going to find out if I can get inside this galaxy. No way, my boat is literally bugged. I can't fix my boat, so I guess I'll have to remove my boat. That's it. And now I'm going to put this shark on because the shark is very fast. Okay, now I'm going to try to get inside this galaxy. And there's literally no way because the galaxy is moving with me. There's literally a giant galaxy around me. Actually, around this shark, right? And it's literally impossible to get inside that galaxy. I'm going to put on this military jet because I want to find out if I'm going to be able to get inside the galaxy. So I need to put that galaxy back together. No way. I literally can't edit my avatar while I'm inside this military jet. That's why I need to get out, place the galaxy, and now I need to spawn the military jet again. There, I've placed the military jet. Now I'm going to try to get inside this galaxy. I hope it works, but I'm pretty sure it won't because the galaxy literally moves at the same speed as me. Look at this. My military jet is already at speed 200, but I can't get inside this galaxy because it's an accessory that's on my character. Yeah, there's really no way I can get inside that galaxy here in Brookhaven. I'm very sad here in Brookhaven because I spent all my money on Robux and now I'm living on this street and I literally don't have a home anymore. But lucky for me, you know a secret ID for me to turn into a house here in Brookhaven. Yes, I will become a house. I just need to put in this ID and that's it. I have a house completely free of charge. And now I'm very happy because I have a house. But I'm wondering, can I make this house fly? And also, can I put furniture inside this house? The first thing I'm going to do is try to put furniture in it. That's why I'm going to open my backpack and get the props. And I think the first thing a house needs is a bed because nobody wants to sleep on the floor. That's why I'm going to try to put up a bed. I can't put a bed in the street, so that's why I'm going to teleport to some empty lot. I don't think the islands are a good idea, which is why I need to find some land. Perfect. My house will be here on plot 16. Okay, now I'm going to try again to make a bed. Yes, it really is possible for me to put a bed in my mobile home because this house can literally go anywhere I want because the house follows me around. But there's a big problem. The bed is there. If I go near the bed, the house literally lies down with me. Look at that. The house is upside down. And if I move away from the bed literally stays there on its own. The bed is not accompanying me. However, I've come up with an idea so that I can furnish this house. The first thing I need to do is remove the house. Okay? Now I need to put in a vehicle. I'll put in this Lamborghini. Perfect. And now I'm going to put the house back. Okay? Now I just need to put the bed in the Lamborghini. That way the bed will follow me and the house will follow me. Now I can furnish my house here in Brookhaven. This giant ID is definitely my favorite, in my opinion, because I literally get to furnish my mobile home. That's a lot of fun. I want to turn this house into a flying house. That's why I'm getting into the police helicopter. And now I'm going to take off in the police helicopter. No way, it's working. I'm managing to make a flying house here in Brookhaven. Look at that. That's a lot of fun. There's literally a flying house here in Brookhaven. Look at this. There's a giant block under my house. What is that? That's really fun. And I can also put this house wherever I want. Now, I want to live in the middle of Brookhaven's ocean. And that's what I'm going to do. I just need to land my helicopter and slow it down. Perfect, now it's worked. Now I'm going to click to land my helicopter. There. Now I have a house in the middle of Brookhaven's ocean. Just having a house in the middle of the ocean. That's a lot of fun. I'm sure nobody has a house in the middle of the ocean in Brookhaven. Finally, I'll show you the last secret ID, which in my opinion is the best of them all, and the most fun Brookhaven ID of all. Everyone knows that a Lamborghini is very fragile. If a car hits it, the Lamborghini is completely destroyed. That's why I'm going to remove this Lamborghini. Perfect. And now I'm going to show you a very amazing ID, which is this ID here. There, I literally turn into a giant battle tank. This battle tank is so big that it covers the entire map of Brookhaven. Just look at the size of this war tank. It's definitely the biggest giant ID of them all. Look at that. And it's super protected because no one can destroy this giant war tank. Look at the size of it. Very big. And now I want to get on a public server and I want to find out what people's reaction is to seeing a giant battle tank. And the amazing thing is that I can also put up a normal battle tank. I just need to remove this giant battle tank. There. And now I'm going to put in a normal battle tank. Perfect. I've placed the normal battle tank. It's already quite big, but the giant battle tank is much bigger. Look at the size of this battle tank. Compared to this giant battle tank, it's 1,000 times bigger. It's really giant. Very big. But now I'm going on a public server, and I want to see the reaction of the Brookhaven players. Perfect. I've been on a public server, and apparently there's no one using giant IDs. Just me with this giant war tank. I'm gonna open the chat, and I want to find out if anyone is gonna say anything. I've typed tank in the chat, and I'm going to find out if anyone is going to say anything. Apparently, I think everyone is used to these giant item IDs because the reaction from the staff is literally none. Nobody says anything. There's one person laughing. I don't know if she's laughing because of my battle tank or because of something else. Nobody is really saying anything about my battle tank, and I'm very sad about that. I thought everyone would love my giant war tank, but literally no one is even saying anything. If you like this video, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Bye.